Okay, I'm going to do a short video here to try to show people the difference between these needle valves, OEM needle valves, and the needle valves you get in the K&L carb repair kits. Okay, here I have the OEM needle valves in 2 needle valve seats. The one on the left is a 1.4. The one on the right is a 2.0 needle valve, which is found in the 81 through 83 XV750 and 920 carb kits. I don't care for the 1.4 needle valves. The reason is they got a smaller hole and they don't let the needle valve set deep enough into the seat. You can see the difference here. It may be only a 1-2 millimeters difference, but it makes a big difference once you put them in the carburetors. Okay, here I have the new K&L needle valves installed in 2 seats. On the left is a 1.4, which comes in the kits. On the right is a 2.0, which comes in the 750, 920 carb kits. See, there's quite a bit of difference in the way that needle valve seat sits down in there. Now this one right here, you install the seat that comes in the kit with the needle valve that comes in the kit. This is what you get. And when you install that in a carburetor with the float setting up in the air at a 45-degree angle, and you say, what the hell's the problem here? And they're a bitch to make adjustments to the float to get it perfect. This is the new K&L needle valve in a 2.0 seat, which is probably 2 millimeters or more difference in the way that needle valve seats lets the needle valve set down in there. Now, the deeper that needle valve sets down in the seat, the easier it is to get it to adjust to a proper fuel level. So, again, OEM needle valves, which are the little brass ones. Let's see if I dump one higher. Okay, the little brass ones, that's OEM. And I would suggest, if they're in good shape and they'll seat, use them, because you'll save yourself a hell of a lot of hassle. Okay, the other ones, of course, is the K&L needle valves that comes in the kits. Now, this is just to show you the difference and what's causing the issues with trying to get a proper fuel level when installing K&L carb kits. Now, I don't care what anybody says. I know I've done enough of these. They are not apples for apples. They're different, and you have to make a drastic change to the float tangs to get them to work. Now, when you're done making adjustments to the float tang and the floats and the float drop tang, which you see sticking up here on the top, just how far your float can drop down. The one on the bottom down here is the one that rubs on the plunger. That one actually is the one that seats your needle valve. You adjust that farther down and it makes it seat sooner. The way the frame is slightly bent here is to keep from the front of the floats, this part of the float, dragging on the inside of the bowl when installed. Okay, so I give you just a little bit of enlightenment on the needle valves in the K&L carb kits. Now I'm going to install these in this set of carburetors. This is a set of 84, 85 XV1000 carburetors, and I'll show you the difference between what it looks like from OEM and how to adjust it to make it work. This is needle valve 1 video. I'm going to do a needle valve 2.